Welcome to Desert Sky Studios and Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Okay, this is the main room where we record bands, so everybody can set up. It's a pretty relaxed atmosphere because it's a house, as you see. On this computer here, we're using the Apollo Twin, so we have access to UAD plugins, about $4,000 or $5,000 worth of plugins. All the good ones, Neves and Manly compressors, the whole deal. And we have a PC here for anybody who's looking to use a PC based, and we can actually use the Apollo and any of the plugins with the doors on the PC too, UAD plugins. This is my guitar synthesizer. This is a 1962 Super reverb amp. Beautiful amp, sounds very, very creamy, very nice. This is the main control room. We're using this complete control to access all our onboard synthesizers, all our software synths. Right now you're looking at Studio One. I also use Ableton, Logic, Pro Tools, and a few other ones you might you might be amused at. But everything's got its thing, you know. Actually, I used to use Digital Performer a lot. It's got a lot of features. And we have a 710 UAD interface. We have an Avalon compressor. We have a ensemble digital interface. This is a preamp, I'd say, the 710, and universal audio. This is a very expensive device. It's got a compressor, and it's a preamp, and it's an Aurora GT QC. I've had Jeff in here from Neve. He was Rupert Neve's engineer, troubleshooting it. He was very funny. I wish I got a snapshot of that. And we've got some more interfaces, plethora of interfaces for different day of the week. We have Genelec speakers. We also have some Yamaha speakers, and I can't remember the name of those speakers, but you'll see them over there. For those interested in vintage analog equipment, we got a lot. Okay, so we have two even-tied units. We have ADATs if you want to transfer old digital stuff. We have various synth modules, Roland, Yamaha, Kurzweil, samplers, S900 with a library, S1000 with a library, a Yamaha automated mixing console, Korg synthesizers. Back here we have a soundproof room, which, to be honest with you, I prefer to use for amplifiers. You can really crank an amplifier down there and nobody is going to bother you. And so it's very, very soundproof room. It's got C1 channeling behind the drywall with insulation. It's amazing how quiet that room is. Now, if you have a preference for very dry, isolated vocals, there you have it too. It's a great vocal room for that kind of thing. I actually prefer to record my vocals in the large room where you have the stone fireplace, you have a little reflection, and that sort of translates as a really nice sort of live sound. We have quite a few vintage pieces. In fact, if you have a project where you need to bring in information from vintage devices like ADATs, we have 2 ADATs. We have this Lexicon PCM60, also have a PCM70. I have the Eventide stuff that we've already discussed, the Yamaha mixing console, and a lot of other outboard vintage pieces, Roland and Yamaha, etc. It's all there for beck and call. Also, we have an Akai S900, S1000 sampler, the Kurzweil S2000, Yamaha DX7, and a host of other modular analog synths from back in the day. So whatever you want to do, I think we're pretty much equipped to deal with it. We can get a lot of people in this room with the right situation. We've had some very famous people here. We've had Montel Jordan. He came, did all his demos, which finally got picked up by Def Jam. And so we worked on some of the tracks on the album with This Is How We Do It. We've had Harold Budd here making 3 albums with me. We made 3 albums together. And so this has been quite a active studio over the years. A lot of commercials, film scores are created here, and some very good musicians we've had coming through here, good drummers, Danny Frankel, a lot of good players we've had coming through here. So this is my gold record. Should impress you, right? This is a record which actually went platinum. It's my band from the 80s, Cock Robin. I was a guitar player from Cock Robin. And so we have a gold record. And this is a Les Paul. I feel like Nigel Tuffin will talk about it, but it goes on forever. You just play it and you can have a bite to eat. But this space here is generally where we set up the drums. And we have the opportunity to mic everything up and get some great recordings. So we're gonna go outside now, because this is a desert. You're in the Wild West. You got coyotes, you got mountain lions out there. So live dangerously, check it out. We have a stage, a beautiful stage out there, which we've had some incredible parties, and we have some guest accommodation. So let's go outside. So we have some guest accommodation. So this cabin is really good for 2 people and single occupancy, obviously. And we have a very intimate space. It's really good for unwinding. It's very quiet and private and eclectic. So you can see all the little features. It's just a very eclectic space. And we have a little area here which is good for the ladies, just to do makeup, etc., shower, basic utilities. And we have a small kitchenette. It's a refrigerator, a 2-burner stove, a toaster oven, coffee, toast. We have some pots and pans and some cups, glasses, and basically everything you need to be sufficient for a couple of days in, out here. And then outside we have some outdoor seating areas. We have this one out here, which is kind of very intimate. It's right inside the door. Makes for a good space just to kind of kick back and after a day's recording, etc. And then we have outside areas that you can just chill out when you're not recording and enjoy the incredible view out here. Got areas to cook outside, relax, and parking. Plenty of parking. We're right on the edge of the national park, so here you have these beautiful mountains that you can just chill out. At the back here, little space, again, it's very private. You have barbecue, you have space to chill out here with a beautiful view, very unique view. So as you see, we have a stage area. We can definitely work things out where people can come and do concerts here. We have like lighting for mainly, obviously, the use is for night. Right now it's pretty windy, so you're probably not going to want to have a concert in the wind. But we have some beautiful evenings here, especially in the summer, where we have live music, live rock and roll music, live whatever music, ambient music, all kinds of music, whatever you're doing. So thanks for coming by Desert Sky Studios. You can find the studio on Sesh, and please come out. We have a very unique environment out here. You're not going to find this in the city. It's a very, very unique spot. So thanks for coming. All right, bye.